We're
Good
live.
morning. Hey,
We're live.
everybody.
I wonder if anybody's still here from before. It says 0. Let's see.
Well, Greg was here. He
Yeah.
says
Hi,
he hasn't
Greg.
been getting notifications. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Greg, if you still
Hi,
can.
Ashley and Greg.
Oh.
Rudy
Shoot.
Fern and Autism
So
Home
Rudy is our
Center.
little autistic friend from that comes with on the craft show.
Okay.
Sometimes they come on I think they came on yesterday on Teresa's. So
What do you mean? We didn't have to. You mean Tuesday? No, on
Tuesday.
Tree's show.
On Monday's show, Wednesday show. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm
East
confused.
Coast Resellers, that one. We got
Okay.
East Coast Resellers tonight on Tooch's channel. It's
All
the
right.
once a month night, East Coast Resellers at night.
I can't keep track of it. I'm still out of it from all the medicine I was on this week. I'm trying. You know, I know some people have experience with prednisone, and she had me on it and just abruptly ended it. And
When I'm on prednisone, I don't sleep at night.
all right,
I
so
get night sweats with it, and I can't sleep.
I was high. I wasn't sleeping. My heart felt like it was pounding. My muscles were aching over here when I ended it. Like my bicep felt like there was like someone scooped out some of it. It was like, and my legs felt. I kept saying they feel either like
Hey,
jelly
Gwen.
trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Gwen. Anyway, I don't want to be like that person, but I felt very mortal this week, and I still feel a little not right. But I know I'm on the mend because I stopped taking all the medicine she prescribed. That's what.
My neighbor from down the street from the house just sent me a message. She goes, "Hey, girl, good morning. Damn, I didn't know y'all were building a mansion for your house. That thing is huge."
That's nice. Well, it's probably the same square footage, isn't
It
it?
is. It is. It's pretty much not the like it has to. It's in the same footprint of where it was on the property because we have a lot and a half, and but I guess the way it's set up because it's one big square instead of like my other one was it originally was an old shotgun house my sister remodeled and then we added on that addition, so it just I don't know, it does look bigger, and I think by it being so high compared to the other one,
Yes, it might appear way bigger because of that.
so yeah.
I mean,
But
people when you guys were seeing like the picture of my house on the outside, people kept saying, "Oh, it's so big," but it's a Cape Cod, so the upstairs is like more pointy instead of like my house now, which is squared off, and
right,
it does. I mean, like I said, it is 100 square feet bigger, but we also
yeah,
have a bathroom, an extra bathroom, a
well, that's
toilet.
good. We'll have an extra bathroom too. We'll have 3 bathrooms.
That's fantastic.
I know, it's like, wow.
And then,
Teresa,
hi,
long
Teresa.
time no see. Y'all, Teresa got a bow in Yarn's hair this morning.
Oh, I didn't see that. Aw. I'm gonna say, come on, show that dog.
I know, right?
Really. I want
You should come and show
yarn.
Yarn. I know I can't speak today. I'm like really stressed today, so
I'm trying to find us. Oop, and not make noise.
I think I might be moving my office back to my office
Okay.
because
You need
too
your kid.
loud. Marie works night shift, and I can't keep the dogs quiet while I'm here. And if I feel like if I'm talking too loud, it's so.
I know. I woke up my family and I told them, hey, I'm going live shortly. Maybe you want to get ready. Get out of bed. I mean, and the dogs were stretched out, like,
I know Garrett will usually bring Bella out first, and then he'll come back in the room to get Precious. And yesterday, he's like, Precious, come on, Precious. And she's just knocked out. She wouldn't move. She didn't hear it. Like, and when Bella gets in a spot, honey, you can't move her.
Oh.
I guess we were bothering her last night because maybe we were in her way in our bed. So she got on the floor. So
Roxy didn't. Norton followed me downstairs early this morning, and I let him out. But Roxy
Teresa should come up and show. She sent me a message that she got the bow in, so you should come and let us see the bow.
We want to see it. So
too cute. Oh my God, I'm hot. It's supposed to be like 80, I think, today.
My eyes are open wide. 80.
Yeah. And then
do you have a spray there, like where you get like tulips and daffodils and stuff? Or
Let's see
no?
what they
Does
say
it just go like winter, summer? How does it work?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So no spring flowers. Do you have leaves on the trees yet?
It'll be 77 by noon. It's like 92% humidity.
Miss Dawn, do you have leaves on the trees?
Yes.
Oh.
They never went away.
What do you mean they never went away?
We don't have like, I mean, some trees, depending on the species.
Well, I mean,
like,
I know that there's
oak trees stay green pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. The magnolia trees, a lot of leaves fall off, but it's still, yeah. I mean, we don't have like all bare trees, no.
Huh.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hi, Jeffrey. Huh.
Sure.
Really?
The tree outside is green, I think. Yes, it is. All the trees are outside.
Hi, Claudette.
Hey, Claudette.
Claudette, Ashley, G, and
Jeffrey.
G said hi before, but now he's gone.
Yes. And Jeffrey came in, and then Rudy is here, or was here. I don't know if Rudy's still here.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm not alert or whatever.
I've been up since 3 or 3:30, something like that. That's why I look like a piece of dog doo-doo today.
Well, I can't tell. Hey, G.
Oh, so you're just trying to say I look like that every morning? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I don't. It's like you're not. Okay, my eyes are bad, truthfully. So it kind of takes off 15 years from everybody. In a way, having like not great eyesight makes everybody touch blurry. Okay, that's cute. I can't hardly see it personally because
she's supposed to be coming, but she says she can't stay long. But she's adorables.
She is adorable.
I had to throw Precious behind me. Her feet are all wet from being outside.
My neighbor has a puppy.
Does she?
Well, down the next block, and it was laying in the grass yesterday. And guess what kind of dog it was?
A golden retriever.
Yeah. And I was like, can I knock on their door and say, hey, neighbor, can I play with your puppy? Oh. Yeah. What is the square root of 100?
Getting a raid from Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Hello.
Johnny.
Hey, Melinda. Hey,
Melinda.
Debbie. Hey, Angela. Angela, where is your smack talking friend?
Who's that?
John Lucas.
Oh, yeah.
How
cute. Oh, it's cute. But it's like you need more contrast so I could see the actual.
Yeah. I know, right? Hey, Ashley.
Right there's the bow.
She's really cute. Why are you laughing like that?
Come here. Let's see the bow. Go upside down. See the bow?
Like a squirmy stuffed animal.
I know, right?
Yeah. But she's adorable.
Yeah, she is.
I asked Angela where was her smack talking friend. She said
Hi,
probably in bed.
Crystal Clear TV. Hello.
Hey, Crystal.
Ashley.
I'm gonna have.
Hello.
I have to go out today, so I'll have to get them something to catch their tears.
Okay. Yeah. Get some nice little containers for tears.
Big container.
You're gonna need 6 of them though.
Yeah, so they can hold them.
Yeah. Okay. Make it cute.
Yeah.
I think we can get paper cups and
What do the dogs?
We
the
can put
dogs
their
are talking
pictures on
about
the paper
crying?
cup.
no, we have East Coast. Hey, Kevin, East Coast versus West Coast resellers on the 20th. So it's Angela Isaac, John Lucas, and Maria California Thrifter versus me, Teresa, and Tooch. It's for bragging rights, but you know.
Hey, Kevin.
At this point, it's just for the smack talk.
I know. So what's up, Kevin?
All right, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your show.
Thank
And
you.
have a
All right,
blessed
honey.
day.
I want to see the pretty nails when you get back.
I'm
You
not
getting
doing
nails?
nails this week. I'm doing them next week, right in time for the thing. I did them last week.
Oh, they
Oh,
so
they're
pretty.
cute.
They pretty.
They're still appropriate for sure.
That's right.
They're
Hey,
for
Jennifer.
Monday, St. Patrick's Day.
Well,
Thank you guys.
take care. Bye.
Angela says she's so nice we shouldn't make her cry.
We can make you cry.
No crying.
We'll
There's
try.
no crying on YouTube.
Anyway.
Hello. Well, hello, Crystal.
What's up, Crystal?
I'm just like, so I don't know if people know me. Some of these are like new names for me.
Crystal has been on our show.
Okay. Sometimes people go on your show, and I hate to say it, if it just says like an email address, I don't know who they are on YouTube land sometimes.
Aw, thank you, Kevin.
Oh, that's sweet.
Gee. Kevin, wait, I gotta get this is for you. I find it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Kevin, that was so sweet. Thank you
That's
so much.
sweet.
And gee, you got that membership. Thank you. If y'all
That's
want to
sweet.
make your channel grow, go check out Kevin. I have definitely got to get over there. Sometimes I go and I lurk, but it's hard to find like a quiet spot where I can actually,
Everything's been hectic for me lately.
That's right.
I
Miss
mean,
Hayes, what is up with you today?
hey, Miss Hayes. Tuber dude.
Tuber dude. Debbie, did you get all your pots painted? I think she was painting flower pots yesterday.
I sponge painted one of my flower pots to look like it had moss. I'm like, probably would happen anyway. So it would look like an old pot. And then I was looking at the pot the other day and saying, why does my pot look so old? I'm like, oh, I painted it to look old.
I guess I should turn the volume on my phone off.
Thank you, Jennifer. So, I don't know how we're going to do it, but I need to get some stuff out of here, and I can't lift anything. I mean, I can barely lift my body off the chair, so I don't know.
Find a bunch of little teenagers down the street or something.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Kids don't want to work anymore like that.
Some do.
They get like allowances, and if they're in a divorced family, they get 2 allowances.
Well, kids from where we live don't get allowances usually. They work. No, I mean, those kids, they work their butts off. They cut grass. They do all kind of stuff.
Well, that's nice in a way. I mean, here.
Oh my goodness, Greg, maybe you gotta like delete your YouTube app and then put it back on.
Hey, Tina, Miss Tina, how you doing?
Hey, Tina.
Miss Tina said hi to Dawn.
I got a package from Tina, and it said Miss Southern Finds. she's so Southern. I liked my stuff, Tina. Thank you very much, honey. I got my package from Jane.
Thumbs up for Dawn.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. I don't even think
Well,
I
if
put thumbs
anybody's
up.
not subscribed to me, please.
Yes.
All right, hello.
Y'all make sure that y'all sub to Suzy Woozy.
Would appreciate it, but you know, if you don't want to,
Mine dropped by
you
like
can't
2.
make it.
No, mine dropped 3.
Well, you know, I think it happens.
You too, Jeffrey. I hope you have a great week too,
Oh,
honey.
I hope you do too. You know, it happens because they do. Some people's accounts go stagnant, or they clear out bots and stuff.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't necessarily think I have a ton of bots here. Hi, Melinda. How are you?
She said there isn't a join button on the. I tell you what, Suzy has trouble with a lot of buttons
But
on
okay,
her iPad.
I'm on my iPad. But I said hi in the crowd. Oh, does she not have I think if there's a wrench, you can just go to the channel and press subscribe if you want to.
Bye, Jeffrey. You have a blessed day, hon. Have a good day.
Bye, Jeffrey. Take care. So,
So I think I'm going to clean my shop today so I can start bringing some of this stuff there. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. I think I'm going to put, if I get somebody to help me take stuff out, I'm going to put furniture in the lawn. And if people don't take it, I'm going to put it in a dumpster. And that's a shame because I'm going to be putting really old
Just
stuff.
do a curb alert. Just do a free curb alert on Marketplace.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm going to have to like pick a 2-day span where there won't be like rain. Because I feel like people are less likely to pick it up if it's raining. Because if it's wood, it would have gotten wet. I mean, some people wouldn't care, but most people. And then people come here and they start taking things apart, and they'll just take like the hardware, or they'll take the doors, and it's like, take everything, please.
Yeah.
Just leave garbage.
Yeah,
Now,
when you have electrical stuff, the scrappers just take the cords. They cut all the cords off of everything.
Absolutely.
But then that's sad because people who could use that can't use it anymore.
Right. My husband found somebody who was taking part of part of an exercise machine, and he said, take the whole thing. And I'm like thinking he probably took it and then dumped it down the street. I don't know.
The little man who lives a couple houses down from my new house, he's a scrapper, and he'll take the whole wash machine, a whole refrigerator, and he just, you know.
I've never had issues with putting anything that was metal on the curb. People will take metal. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. We already had our big garbage day. And I'm debating if I should even bother taking like a lot of our, I want to say real furniture, but a lot of the bigger pieces, because it's going to cost a lot of money and it's tiring to just do it. And I don't want to pay. I don't know how much it's going to cost to get it there. And if I'm not strong enough to help, so I don't know. I mean, I want to take a couple of things.
Yeah.
Sure, but
now sometimes don't they have that? I know, like Tina said they have the ARC helps families stay together. They pick up, but doesn't like the
will they pick up from the second floor, or will they pick up?
I don't know. Oh, Debbie, Jennifer said, stop whining. You just typed a whole sentence.
Hi,
Angie. Jennifer said she hates blankets.
She hates blanket hellos. Okay.
Yeah, because Debbie said after all the painting, her hands are so bad that she'll be using Ella's blankets for hellos.
It's hard for me sometimes to say hello to everybody. Blankets are helpful. I mean, I feel like I don't want to like forget anybody, and I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard. I can't type well. I can't see. If I'm in a car and I'm bouncing around, oh, it's not going to work. That little phone in my hands.
Yeah. Yeah. I think some people might think if you just say hi, everyone, they think you're rude if you don't answer back.
I heard somebody talking, and he said he was hanging out with his wife's sister, and she texted him, "Hey," and he goes, "Hi," and she's like, "Are you having fun?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm having fun. Wish you were her," because he said the E at the end didn't go, and so when he pressed send, it went, "Wish you were her," and he said, "Ooh, that's a bad typo." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's a bad typo. Wish you were her."
Uh-huh. Definitely.
Yeah, so typos and me go, we're like related.
I know, right, Jennifer? If I'm on my computer, it's not bad. It's hard when you're on the phone.
I like the in between weather when it's not too cold or not too hot. When it gets really hot, I'm not super happy, and when it gets too cold, obviously it's not fun.
Mm-hmm. Aw, Tina said, when you feel the warm sun on your skin, that's a hug from her. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's sweet. Yesterday felt warm in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask you about people who've returned stuff at UPS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm returning something at Amazon, and I threw away I can't find the original packaging.
Ooh.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
They
if
said I
they
don't need a bag or a box, but I'm gonna
yeah,
put.
because they have a contract with Amazon, they'll pack it. Like our cable company, they said just bring it to any UPS store because they have, like, they pack it up and everything. But the guy did say, look.
I'm thinking I should print out what it is I'm returning, maybe, and then
Like when he gives you
and then
receipt,
put
save
it
it for life.
put it in plastic and tape it up, and then put the what it is in a piece of paper so they know.
Right, right. Hey, Sleeping Bee.
But I don't know. I'm
Jeffrey, you can drop your link if you want.
in Pennsylvania. I'm basically an hour, and it's going to take me an hour and a half to return anything to Amazon now, which is a damn shame. I'm sorry, dang shame.
Oh.
Horrible. It's a horrible thing. I don't want to drive an hour and a half up and down mountains, and the mountains are curves as you're going up, curving up. Trucks are going 20 miles an hour, and the people are on your butt honking. Like, what's going on?
Oh my goodness. Angie is going to be in the 80s here today too. Hot.
Really?
And storms on Sunday. I mean Saturday.
Now I'm reading the chat over here, but I'm wondering what it's going to be like here, and I'm wondering if I have a weather app on my phone. I know I have it on my iPad, but I'm using that for this. Oh, I do have weather. Let's see. I clicked on it.
Yeah. We're getting up to like about 81.
All right. We're going to be 40 or 43 now, going to 51. But, okay, at night they said it's going to be 33, but feel like 39. And I'm like, all right.
Well, if there's a lot, if it's the clouds, it's warmer because you have that blanket. Or if it's no clouds, it's warm. I forget what it is.
Where I live in Pennsylvania, it could be literally raining on the front, snowing in the back, sunny down in the other side of the yard, and then in 10 minutes, all the clouds like roll around because we live in an area where the clouds just and then they roll up. It changes all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna have storms Saturday, Tina. It's gonna be. I don't know. I hope the storm's not too bad. I hope those guys are building and building and building so they can't build no more.
Sunday and Monday we're having storms here, so I hope on Monday it's clear because we might be driving.
Wow.
What are you writing? What's wow?
Yeah, Ashley.
Oh,
She said,
she lives in PA. Can you say what general area in PA? You don't have
she
to say.
said it would rain across the street, but not where she was.
I saw that happening, and my husband's like, "You're crazy." I said, "It's raining over there, and it's not raining here." And he's like, "Come on!" And,
It
and I'm
does
like,
that.
and then when it started to snow in the backyard, and it wasn't snowing in the front yard, I go take a look. It's happening.
Wow.
Are you in Western, Central, Eastern, Northern, Southern? Tell us what part of PA you're in. I'm in Central when I'm in PA. Dead. I mean, absolute Central. Make a X
She's
on the
north
map.
from Pittsburgh, Butler.
Okay. Oh, Butler. I was looking at a house in Butler, and it was a gorgeous old Victorian, and it was nicely renovated, but it just seemed like out of it seemed like out of the way for us. I mean, not that
Mhm.
where we are isn't out of the way, but I mean, it was just very hard to go back and forth to Western Pennsylvania for us to here. So we decided at some point we were going to pick like Central PA and East, because just so that we could go back and forth if we needed to.
Mhm.
I mean, we do need to a lot. I mean, the drive is very stressful for me as a passenger because of all the trucks. What?
Right.
It's just, I mean, like, there were things like, I don't know, there was a truck transporting big bales of corrugated cardboard. And the way they were packed, it was so sky high. I thought it was going to hit the overpass. And
Uh-huh.
I said to Tony, back up, back up. He's like, what are you doing? I mean, like, I go, put the foot on the brake and let there be some space in case that stuff comes flying off. I don't want it in my face. Didn't you see those movies? Final Destination. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we see log trucks a lot in the front. I'm
Oh,
like,
I know. I hate being behind a log truck or a truck that's has metal rods or something like
I
that.
mean, you probably could get injured from anything bouncing off. I mean, no matter what. But I'm just scared because when I see cars like down the road, like braking, I feel like I should start braking then, because the car in front of you is going to brake. So you want the people behind you to have time to react. I don't know. It's frightening. So I had a panic attack in the car yesterday, and he goes, "Are you crying?" And I go, I go, "I'm just upset." And he goes, "What are you upset about?" I go, "I don't like that truck. I don't like it." It's like, and I'm like, the dogs are bouncing around. I don't know. And then Norton was going, and I'm like, "What do you want, baby?" And
Wow.
hi,
Hey,
Jay.
Jane.
Hi, Jay. So anyway, I'm laughing about it now, but it went
He's gonna
away.
tell you now. There's no crying in the car, Suzy.
He's like, I said, "Aren't you happy you married me?"
He's probably going, debatable. No.
I know. I keep saying things like that. I shouldn't say that. But
Stop it. Stop it.
like, he's not a big. Anyway, he's not super demonstrative. Not all the time. Anyway, I know that like when stuff goes wrong and he doesn't have to deal with it, he'll just say, "I don't care. Like, I'm not going to call customer service." And I'm like, "Why won't you call customer service? You have to." And I was having problems with my water bill because they were saying I was consuming like a year's worth of water in a month. And they sent me a letter saying there was nothing wrong, with the meter.
Mm-hmm.
It's all you. And I'm like, so I called back and I said to the guy, "Do you see that when they put the new meter in, there was hardly any water used? So it was obviously the meter. That's obvious to me." And he said, "Well, I'm going to get you a partial credit." And I was like, "I guess a partial credit's better than no."
Any credit is better than no credit,
But he says, "I don't think you're going to get the whole thing." I go, and he goes, "And the next month we can't give you anything." And I'm like, "You should, until like the days, like from when I called and from when he changed the meter, I should not have to pay the overage. Sorry."
Especially if y'all wasn't home and
Right.
you didn't have a leak.
He said that it turned on Monday in the afternoon when we weren't here, and it stayed on, and it used up like a gallon or something. I'm like, I don't know. So I told
Wouldn't
Tony,
your yard be flooded or something?
no, I mean, yeah, but he said he was doing calculations, and he said it's, even if it like leaks a gallon an hour, it's, and he said like the amount of gallons it was for the month, and he goes, it's not that much. I go, but it's more than I'm using, and it's more than I want to pay for. So I said, change out the insides to the toilet. So I want him to do it. Like, we bought the stuff yesterday. It's like, fix it.
Right.
If that's what's happening, make it change, because, or I'm going to start turning off. I mean, we can't turn off the water to the whole house. I'm just scared. Like, every time you turn a knob in this house, it starts leaking or it falls off the wall. I'm just, I want to leave things kind of status quo.
Oh my God.
He says, because in the bathroom, every time I turn the water off, it starts dripping. I go, I know.
Yeah, leaking toilets add up a lot.
Yeah, they do. But it's not running. I mean, like, I can hear it stop. And I'm looking at it, and I don't see water coming in. So I'm like, what do they mean? Like, it doesn't even go down. We've like marked off like where the water line is, and it doesn't change. So the water has to come up and spill in. It's not spilling in. So where is that leak? It's not. We did the water test. I had Mio drops. I made the toilet really bright reddish orange, and we left the house. And when we came back, it was ever so slightly yellow, but it didn't turn orange or red.
Yeah. Thank you, Tina. But I have so much boxed up right now, but I appreciate it.
That's sweet.
My husband just opened Marie's garage, and you can't even walk in there. So much stuff. And I have boxes marked booth. So it's like.
Have you been changing out stuff in the booth? Trying?
I couldn't get into it. He opened the door.
Did you have that spring fling thing?
No, not yet.
Okay, when is
that? The 29th?
Okay. No, I know.
I think if that's a Saturday, yeah. I think that's it.
I'm looking around. I'm looking at the dates, and I'm like, when's the 21st? That's my birthday. So
I might do a pop-up garage sale maybe tomorrow at my shop. I can't do it Saturday because it's going to be storming.
Didn't you clear out a lot of stuff the last time you did that?
I did. But apparently there's still a ton, and I can't bring all that stuff back in my house.
Well, I keep filling up big bags to bring to the thrift shop. There's only one thrift shop I drop off, and it's like in the complete other direction from where we usually do things.
Mm-hmm.
But on principle, I don't like this Goodwill that's over near me.
We have windows.
Oh, look at that.
That's the front.
Front.
And that's the back.
It's nice.
They should be finished blackening the roof today.
Good. Are they using like a gray roof, or you said black?
Well, they call it blacken.
Okay.
When they put everything around it, so they'll probably. Teresa,
sweet.
You're sweet. Hold on. Where is it? Now I'm doing like Teresa. I can't find
you. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You are so sweet. Yeah, it is coming. It's coming. I went yesterday, took a little bit of video, but I wanted to wait till today and see because they, doing it pretty quick now. So, but that guy, he just pushes up all right, Teresa, have a good day.
Take care.
He pushes up that plywood, and this young kid's on the roof, and he just grabs it while he's hanging over and like kind of throws it up and catches it. And I'm like, oh my God. To be young.
I mean, yeah, really. I mean, I used to say like 20 pounds was my max. Now I think today's like 10.
I don't know. I mean, shoot, a sheet of plywood is
These
pretty
guys,
heavy.
I'm jealous of young muscles, is what I'm really saying. I'm jealous of young backs, and I really am. I mean, I never felt so old as I did the
I
last
know.
weeks. I feel
I
really.
get it.
I'm
I
like,
totally get it.
I mean, I barely could propel myself through the store yesterday.
Oh my
It's
God.
sad. I mean, and I know people who struggle, and I feel bad for them. And then I thought, can't you just try to like work out? Like 1 minute I was walking and nothing hurt, and then 1 minute later everything hurt, and then 1 minute later it would like go away. I'm like, this is driving me nuts. Like, but I mean, I was grateful for the times when it didn't hurt. But
Look, my back is killing me because I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. This Precious is laying behind me. She was all wet.
oh, you gotta run. You want to
Angie.
That's funny.
Oh God.
I'm almost out of hair because I've been cutting. She's like,
This
hide
girl
all-
gets stressed and she cuts her hair.
I do. I keep saying, "Oh, it's not even," and then I go, "Oh, it's not even," and then before long, I'm gonna
She'll have
have,
a pixie. She'll look like me.
yeah, I'm gonna have a pixie, or I'm gonna have like one of those little like. When you see my hair at a pixie level, you know I went insane and started chopping at it.
Oh, but they gave you bones, honey.
Oh,
She looks so sad today.
that's funny.
Oh goodness.
How do you yawn? They say if you yawn and your dog sees you yawn and yawns with you, that supposedly it's a sign of love. I don't know how people know. How did they get the dog to say, "I love you"?
I love you.
I know, but I mean, you know what I mean. Like when you watch these videos on YouTube and they're like 10 ways to know your dog loves you. I'm like, do they really know? I mean, they know. Obviously, you know if your dog hates you because they're growling and trying to bite you.
She's a hot mess, is what she is. Oh my God. And she's so heavy.
You could kind of tell when the dog loves you, I feel.
Yesterday evening, I was like really, really stressed. It's like I just couldn't stand to be in my own skin. And Bella came and she's licking me and licking me and licking me. I'm like, Bella, she never licks. Like
She was
she's
trying
not,
to distract you
I guess, you know,
from your
because she's the licker. Like she'll just constantly, I'm like, stop.
Norton
But-
lick a lot.
But for Bella to come and do that, I'm like, okay, I might be stressing her out. I don't know.
Yeah, she was trying to distract you. And like Norton's the licker, and Roxy rarely licks me, but when she comes over and like licks me, I'm like almost shocked. I'm like, what's that?
Right.
Oh.
Like, calm down, Mom.
In the
my
car,
baby.
she'll come over and like lick my face or lick my glasses. I'm like, thank you. Now I can't see, but or I'll go quickly. I'll like fling them off my head because she's come. Like, ah.
Oh, it's almost time to get them groomed again.
Oh, I got to be aware of the time.
Okay. Whenever you have to go, let me know.
Okay, and then we have to pray that the car works. The truck. When I started up, it sounds like a comedy like routine because it was. It's like,
hey, Lisa, how you doing?
Hi, Lisa. Lisa. And then when it's idling, it's like I'm like, why is it making so much noises? Like we brought it in twice for servicing.
Tina said her dog Echo's tongue is longer than her hand.
When Norton was in his crate, when he was a puppy, his tongue would come out and like flip up and like and Tony would be like, "What is he, a giraffe?" It's like it was so funny. I wish I had a video of that. He's got a really long tongue. I don't. Roxy, not so much, but that Norton. Oh, Norton's a golden retriever. If anybody doesn't know, Norton's a golden.
I never would have guessed.
Well, I know you know, but people down there might know. People down there, the people in the chat.
Hey, Tooch. Tooch, I should be on time. because I don't have, they canceled my appointment. So
I don't even see Tooch.
he's right after, between Lisa's comment and Ashley's comment.
Oh, mine started. What's happening? It's not scrolling.
It's
My
not scrolling.
chat stopped working after Tina said her is just loving her mama.
Oh,
And then,
girl, that's a long time ago.
I know. Well, what do I do? I'm gonna
Exit out your phone and I'll just refresh it.
you know
Hit the all chat button again and it'll refresh it. I always seem to be in
Hi Tooch. No, I see you. Yours has been doing that. I've been having problems with a lot of apps that I use, but I mean, not 100% of the time, just some of the time. Anyway, so they at least I got the TV canceled for here, and
okay.
that's good. At least they did one thing right. Somebody, where you asked a customer service agent to do something and it happened. That's rare.
Right. I think on the phone it's called all chat or all messages. That's what it is.
There's on here. There's. Well, you have this phone.
Yeah. So when you hit,
I hate when it turns sideways. But it came back. Great.
the three little lines, it'll say all messages.
All right, let's see.
It doesn't say live.
Okay. Why isn't that the default? You would think you'd want to see all the
You
messages
would think it
first,
would be, but
and
it's
then
not.
the default would be less messages. And what is
Yeah.
the top message versus how do they know what's top? How would they tell? Is it just someone who's talking a lot?
Just be live or be all.
I want it just to be all. And then if you want to restrict people, you do that yourself. Hi. Did I say hi to Ashley?
Yes.
Okay. My brain is not thinking today.
Ashley is who was in Pennsylvania.
Right. Sorry. I mean, I'm really out of it.
Right. Oh, don't get her started on the portrait and landscape versions of things, Jane. It's a whole discussion.
What?
She said there's a way to keep it from turning,
Okay.
Suzy's stuck in portrait mode. She doesn't like it the other way.
I don't. It's harder to type and stuff. I don't know.
No, it is harder to type that way if you're typing, but
Yeah, no.
I like to watch YouTube videos if I'm just watching a video or something on the landscape.
Okay. We watch them on the TV sometimes, and I will watch occasionally them like turned around. But it's just also like something to do with, for some reason, the charge plug on an iPad's at the very bottom, and it would be more convenient if it was at the top, so you could like flip it around. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just used to it one way.
I know.
I really would like to get a laptop, but I need to probably get moved first. And
oh my God, I thought my keyboard was going out on my laptop.
Was it
wouldn't backspace. I'd have to backspace a letter. So I went online and it said you had to clear out the
cache?
No, not the cache. It was something with the keys, like highlighted keys or something. So I did that and it's fine. So
okay. Did you ever do like a search in private mode so you could see, like, if you're comparing prices? If you go on some websites more than once, the second time you go on, the prices are increased. And it's not just because things went up, because if you search in private mode, it might be the regular price again. And that happens on Amazon a lot, I've noticed lately. So
I guess I never really paid attention. I know you remember you told me that before.
I'm just going to tell people as a public service announcement, if you don't leave things in your cart on Amazon, and if you do and it goes up in price overnight, search for it privately. But I don't know how it could happen. I mean, I think that's true. You know, if anything, make it like 10 cents less so you feel like it went down in price or something. Because I think that the vendors sometimes get notices that like you were searching their thing or
Right.
something.
Right. St. Patrick's Day is Monday, isn't it?
I mean, I know people love that holiday, and I like corned beef, but
Well, we have the big St. Patrick's Day parade. You can go there, bring a sack. You will have enough vegetables.
really,
They throw cabbages, potatoes,
really
carrots.
dangerous. They're just tossing potatoes,
Well,
bombing somebody on the head with it.
yeah, it's not as easily they used to throw, but some people will have like things to catch them. But you can make a whole big old giant pot of soup by the time you leave there.
Okay, sounds good. I
My
probably
daughter-in-law always wanted to go. I don't really care to go, but
well, they had in New Jersey they had corned beefs on sale for $2 a pound, and in Pennsylvania it was like $8 or $9 a pound. So we got one.
I don't know.
In New Jersey.
I thought I was buying. What did I think I was buying? I don't know, but it was a corned beef, and I just didn't like it. I can remember as a kid. Y'all ever bought that corned beef in a can?
Oh,
My dad used to love that stuff. Anyway,
my corned beef.
I ate that. Yeah, but I didn't like.
I don't like it. It's salty and fatty. I mean,
I don't like the seasoning, the corned beef.
Well,
seasoning.
you know, the corned beef that is in like, I mean, the flat corned beef cuts. It's a brisket cut that's been pickled, right? So it's brined. You cook it in the fresh water. You don't have to add the seasoning pack.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just,
Well, the one I bought was already seasoned, and I didn't realize.
But it is salty, and if you don't like that salty taste, you can like rinse it off a few times or change out the water halfway.
Right.
But you know, it does have a good deal of fat. So if you're not careful, you can't just like dump it down the sink. I mean, you kind of should skim off the fat first.
Right. Now, I like to cook a good brisket, but not the corned beef.
Brisket right now for me. I love it. It's just the price is too high.
Oh, I know. It's ridiculous.
I can't afford it anymore. Like
Ashley said she's never had corned beef and hash.
Well, I'm going to say ultimately, if you like corned beef, then it's going to be probably good for you. But like for me, it's got to be almost like fresh and brown. Like it's like crunchy or something. I don't like
Lisa.
When it's
my God. Yeah, love fried cabbage. Like, I don't know if you make it the way my dad used, and now I do it, but you slice that cabbage, like shred it thin.
Okay.
And then in a black skillet, you put about a tablespoon of oil.
Mm-hmm.
And you get that hot and you put your shredded cabbage in there and just salt and black pepper and like kind of fry it up.
Good. I would like that.
And just until it wilts a little bit. Oh, it's so good.
I would like that. I bought some fish. I have to try to eat more healthy. So I've been eating fish, like regular fish. The kind of fish you would never eat.
Uh-huh.
Like salmon. Right.
No, I like mine just without any meat in it at all. Just like that.
So you're saying put fat and oil in organic garbage. Screws up your sanitary and storm systems. When you, she probably means when you pour it down the drain.
Yeah.
You can't pour it down the drain if you don't want to call a plumber at some point. I don't know.
I was watching.
I'm scared.
Go ahead.
I know. I mean, I'm trying to avoid visits from plumbers and stuff lately. I know someone's going to have to come. And, you know, guarantee stuff works. But
right. Exactly. Angie is so good. I was watching. Yeah. I don't know if anybody here watches Swamp People.
Right.
So Bruce, the guy from Hammond, he's the one with the overalls with no shirt on, big guy.
I never watched it.
Oh, you never watched? Well, that ain't how we live anyway. But anyhow, well, they live in the swampier areas. But anyway, he lives in Hammond. He uses the same vet I use. But I was watching the thing, and he mixed up, like, I guess it was about 2 cups of, maybe it was 4 cups. I don't know. He had one of those Pyrex measuring cups, and he put, my brain went dead, cornstarch and water and made a slurry. And he poured it into hot, like, say, like if you fried chicken, and he poured it into the hot oil. As it starts cooking, you can fold it over, like, you know, when you're cooking an omelet, and then it'll soak up, it'll cook out, all that stuff will come in one big clump, and you move it, and it's clean to be used again. And he says he does that about 3 times.
What do you mean? Like, so it takes out the stuff from the cast iron skillet?
Yeah, it like gets like jelly, kind of like, almost, and it brings up all the stuff that's in your oil.
Okay.
And then when it gets hard, you just lift it out, and then you got clean grease.
Oh, so he's reusing that grease.
Yeah, he does that to clean his oil. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I've never heard of that. I mean, look, I guess if you're like frying up tons of chicken, you'd want to clean up your oil. But I have never personally saved oil from.
Well, usually if I fry chicken, and we do a ton of chicken when we fry chicken, but I'll usually just strain it in one of those small sieve, like, kind of strainers, and then, you know, throw the other gunk away. But I don't know if it'll clean it better. I'm gonna have to try it and see.
Yeah, try it.
I mean, what's a little slurry? I mean, you got to watch when you pour it in, because you're pouring that water stuff into your grease. But
they had cabbage at the store on sale. Maybe I'll get some cabbage. But I don't want to keep buying a lot of stuff for here.
Cabbage is not really good right now. It's
not. Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's not good for me because I'll.
No, because it's it's getting. I mean, it's probably still good, but it's, as summer goes, it's not a summer vegetable. Yeah, that's what he put. He made a slurry with cornstarch and water, and then he mixed it up, and then he poured it into the grease that was hot on the stove. And then you can see the stuff. He goes, just push it in from the edges. Like, as it gets brown, it'll start pulling all the brown, and eventually it'll get like one big clump that you can take out, and then your oil is clean.
Cabbage here, they get cabbage from different areas. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not always, if it's not local anyway, like, we don't even have farmer markets in the.
Oh yeah. See, we have, like, there's a couple that live here that grows fields and fields of cabbage. So we always have fresh cabbage.
But it looked really fresh, and we always have coleslaw all summer. So they must get it. It's fresh. It's not.
I'll try to see if I can find that video. Let's see.
I told Tony if we don't get to that corned beef, I could freeze it and we could try it or use it in the other house. That would be okay.
Oh, here it is. I wonder how I could do this.
Maybe you could show us with the sound off.
Okay.
Maybe. Can you share a screen while you're live?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find him first on here. Can you do that without getting in trouble?
You could, if you're just showing us the end product of the grease with no sound. I don't know. I'm not going to tell. Show a still of it then.
Hold on.
Don't share. Just show like a picture of him doing the grease at the end.
I just had it.
Was it cornstarch alone, or was it a slurry of cornstarch and water?
It's slurry.
Okay.
God dang it. I just had it.
Well, that's a handy tip.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious me. He makes sure he's got a cooking show that he he does cooking.
Is he on
Here.
YouTube or what?
Here.
Food Network.
YouTube. Girl, please. Let me get past this.
What are you saying, girl, please? I love watching these things really fast.
Maybe.
Like 2
You like
times.
you do.
Oh, I see him getting his thermometer. I have a thermometer like that. And what's the temperature he's looking for? Do you remember what the temperature was he was looking for?
I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I can make it big.
Okay, so he did quite like a 2-cup pitcher of cornstarch and water. It must have been hot because it's boiling. And now he's stirring. I'm gonna
and Susie's gonna
I'll narrate. And he says,
I'll leave it.
I think he says, wait.
I know, Angie, they sure do. Angie, y'all coming down? He's telling you it's turning brown.
Oh yeah. A chicken chase.
No, he's cleaning his oil. Hey, Craig.
Hi, Greg.
Oh, look, he's got a shirt on. He must be cold. So you see, he says like you bring it. He said it takes a little while, but it was cool when
it's good too. It's taken a little bit, a couple minutes. So there's something being sold on Etsy from him. Oh, it looks like he made like
right. So he just takes it and kind of folds it in on itself.
Fried bits. And so does he do that in between batches of chicken or just at the end of the day?
He does it. No, like in between frying something. He said he'll be able to use his oil like 2 more times.
Oh, okay. See,
And
I didn't know. Oh, that's cool.
Look how clean his oil is. That was pretty cool.
I think that is cool. Thank you for showing us.
I may have to try it. I wish I had an outdoor.
You're big now.
Because when you fry chicken and stuff, your whole house smells.
Why
am I big and you're not there?
I was like waiting. I said, you're big now.
Ooh.
Ah! It still makes a mess. Yeah, frying is, it's my least favorite method of, sometimes like even when you pan grill, like on the cast iron, something that splatters everywhere. I don't like that. I don't like that grease fall out. It's hard to clean.
Yeah.
And I was telling Tony, like, I don't want this house to get like constantly covered in films of dust, because it's going to be really hard to show it all dusty. So, I mean, but we can't just eat frozen pizza every day. You know, it's not going to happen. I'm done with my coffee.
I know. I'm like, I've been like nursing this little bit of Dr. Pepper I have left. They're behind me, but I have to
wasn't
move.
even a sip. That was one drop. Ugh, that's a tease.
And it was probably cold.
You give pumpkin and probiotics. I give my dogs like a little pinch of wild blueberries and some probiotic yogurt. Just a big glop, like a glop, like not a huge portion. And they get that every day as a topper. But we had to buy like different dog food than we're used to, because we left it in Pennsylvania. Oh well. Dogs needed to eat. They don't have cheap chicken anymore like they used to.
It happens.
Yes. Plain old yogurt. Yeah, plain old yogurt. Do you eat it yourself or for your dogs? Do you give them? Like, I don't give them too much, but yeah, broccoli. I give them fresh carrots, like just raw, so they can chew on it. It's good for their teeth, supposedly, and it's good fiber, supposedly. Now, if you want them to get nutrition from it, you should probably steam it with like some broccoli stems. That's really good for them. Yeah, that's a great snack for them. Oh, you do smoked dried fish, huh? I give mine sardines that are packed in. I don't know if it would matter for them. You're supposed to get salt-free. The salt-free ones are 5 times the price, so I don't really get them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if they get sardines out of the can, I mean, it's like 2 sardines each. It's not like a lot.
Yeah. That just stinks. I don't like sardines.
Yeah, they don't smell good. One of my neighbors when I lived in New York City used to eat onions and sardine sandwiches. Oh my gosh. He would come in the elevator and then he'd be like, Suzy! And I'd be like, oh. like gag. It was horrible. All right. And he once said he was driving me into Manhattan, and I was like, I'm going to roll down the window, please. You know, I'm like sitting with my nose out there. Man, he stunk. I like smoked salmon, like Nova Scotia style, I guess they call it. I don't know. Like, it's kind of like gravlax. I like that. That's good. I never had smoked salmon jerky, though. That would be nice to try. I would try it, but I'm afraid my teeth would fall. It's good to have.
I don't think it would be that hard.
Isn't jerky hard usually? It's like quite chewy.
Right, but it's not like charred.
I don't know. You know, honestly, every time I've tried jerky, no matter what, it's always been like, yeah. I mean, I would obviously, we always say, like, if there was the zombie apocalypse, we'd totally eat it, you know?
Right.
We would eat it before we would eat worms. But we were even talking about
right. It's dry and chewy. Meat snacks. Yeah. I'm not a big jerky person.
Me either, but that's really expensive.
I love it, but
I have friends who like it. Oh, I love the raw salmon sushi. I do. I do like that. I'm supposed to be going out for my birthday today. I would like sushi, but you know, other people I know don't like it. So what am I supposed to do? I guess I'm gonna have a chicken salad sandwich.
Not early for your birthday.
Yeah, well, if I'm not going to see someone on my birthday, we could celebrate anytime. I'm okay.
Good girl.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
I would
celebrate
eat
in the
either.
early March. I'll celebrate in April. I don't care. When I was engaged, my birthday was the day they closed all the restaurants for COVID, and I'm like, really? so I had 2 birthdays where we did like one. We went to some place like a food truck, and we ate on a picnic table, and then the other time we took sushi out and we ate on a park bench.
Oh, that's nice. I usually have to cook for my own birthday, so.
I don't know. We're getting less and less demonstrative. Like I would tell Tony, like, I got a TV for the house. So I said, I'm not getting you a Christmas gift because that's your Christmas gift. And he's like, that's fine.
Right.
It's right. We're spending so much money. So it's okay. I mean, if he just like kind of gives me stuff. Like he'll say, oh, you wanted this. I got it for you here. And I'm like, okay. So like, it's not as much fun, but.
Right. I hear you.
I don't know.
Over here, it's like, what are you cooking for your birthday?
What are you cooking? I want to cook a reservation, please.
Right.
Let's all go to, wherever. There's nothing really. I love Asian food, and traditionally for me on my birthday, I used to love to go to the movies and have like, I don't know, pick a Asian, like Chinese, Japanese, Indian, anything that was Asian. But because it was a little different, and now I don't even like going to movies. I don't want to breathe other people's air.
Well, my husband doesn't eat Asian food, so
At
that's
all.
out if I want that for my birthday, or if we would go out. But his friend took him to he wouldn't go eat Mexican with me, but he went with his Mexican friend.
Okay. Did you like it?
He ate fried chicken wings. I'll eat there because they have fried chicken wings.
Oh, that's funny, Jane. My husband loves Mexican. He would love like that to be kind of like a birthday, but he loves like a big plate, like he wants the fried beans or the refried beans and the enchiladas and then like the rice and the sour cream and the guacamole. He wants everything. Anyway, so if they have like a combo dish in a Mexican place, he's ordering it. And
I just like fajitas.
I like Mexican food usually.
Except I order with no beans and no guac.
He would want you to, if somebody was ordering no guac, I'd say, can I have their guac?
Yeah, you put it on the side, then you can have it, right? I don't like avocados at all. Like I don't know what it is.
It's mushy, and I love them, but you can't just eat them out of the avocado, and it doesn't taste so good when it's right out. I mean, it's not bad, but
sorry.
It needs like salt, pepper.
Yeah.
My friend used to put vinegar, like white vinegar, on her avocados, and she cut up onions and vinegar, salt, pepper, avocado in it, with some tomato. It was good. She would make this thing.
Say hello.
Hi, how are you?
Come here, Belle. Come here. He's leaving. Come here, Belle. Comes here long enough to starve the dogs.
Oh yeah, he would love that. I know. I need those lactose pills because we sometimes pass by ice cream places and I think, oh, I want a scoop. And then I think, oh, I'm going to be miserable for like the rest of the day into the night. It's like not even good.
Yeah, I like plenty of everything except the guac and the beans.
I buy Lactate brand sour cream and Lactate brand cottage cheese, which you hate, I know, but I eat it.
It's a texture thing, boo.
I find it good. Anyway, if you can blend it. It tastes good. It's very healthy and it's low carb. I've been eating more eggs since I've been trying to do low or carb. So of course eggs have to be pretty much like $1 each. Why?
I'm down to my last one egg in the house.
Really? Okay. There's a place in Pennsylvania that if you spend $100, we got eggs for $2.99. The next sale sequence they're $4.99, which is still a good deal. Because in New Jersey, if you bought 18 eggs, they were 50 cents a piece, which is still, that's okay. That's not,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great. Look, let's face it. When you're used to paying like a quarter an egg, it's
a dozen at Walmart was almost $8.
They had a $6.50 dozen or $6.99. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, they are nuts. But I mean, I eat like an egg. I like it kind of scrambled style, not overcooked.
Right.
I don't mind a hard-boiled one too, but I can't do it right. I can never get on like where the shell just comes off.
Buy you one of them egg cookers.
Oh no, it's not.
No,
I can't.
Listen, it's the little mini dash or whatever. They have the dash egg cookers. Best thing you will ever invest in.
Really? Okay. Well, I hope I hope I can find some Amish people that are willing to sell us. But, they're not dumb. They're going to say, well, if the prices in the store are $8 or $7 or $8, they're going to say $5 or $6. They're going to still make more money. They used to be selling me eggs for $2.50 a dozen. And then did they go up to, no, they started out at $2 and then they were $2.50. And I think they might have done $3, but this summer, who knows what they're going to charge?
I think Angie got a good deal on eggs, and it were all double yolks.
How are they going to? Well, anyway, they're going to charge what they're going to charge. They like money, like everybody else. But it's sad. It's sad. Supposedly, I mean, I know like a lot of chickens were terminated but they had so many laying chickens. They said what they did away with did not equal the amount of shortage they're making it out to be. So the prices should not have gone skyrocketing like they have. Like maybe $1 a dozen, maybe 50 cents a dozen, but like this is just gouging at this point. And I think that's so wrong.
If that is John outside with that music blaring, he is determined to wake up his sister. I'm going to kill him. That boy. My daddy used to call him Tedir. Hard head.
Oh. This doesn't even sound like hard head.
In French. Tedir.
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 Tedir. Tedir. It sounded like you're saying Tedir.
Hard head.
Cabeza. Who was calling me a hard head? Oh, one of my bosses. He said Calabrese. He goes, you seem like you're a Calabrese Italian because they have hard heads. Is he an Aries? I'm just curious.
John? I don't know.
Is his birthday around now?
No.
Like March 21st to April 21st?
No, it's May 27th.
Okay, so I think is that Gemini?
Is it Taurus?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I know I'm a Virgo, but that's about it.
I know someone who was on the 25th. Oh, I think it's Gemini because they were Gemini on the 25th. So if he's just a couple of days after that, it's Gemini. And that means they have like up and down personalities or yes and no kind of personalities. Like it's the scale. Like,
oh yeah. Well, John is
look
like
at the twins.
I'm
look, my husband said he doesn't believe in astrology. And when you really, really think about it, it's kind of like when you can say like, oh yeah, I'm like that, but I'm not like that. I'm like that.
Mhm.
It's like it's
I mean, I think you can say that about anything to a certain
right. I
degree.
mean, so he says it's just coincidental that they say,
Right.
oh,
I don't
she's
know.
such a this. But I'm sure there are hard headed, any zodiac sign people.
That boy is hard headed. Oh my God, he's a hot
Because
mess.
the Aries are the people that supposedly butt heads because they're the Rams. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So he's not. There you go.
He likes the butt heads too. He'll just John is all over the place.
Well, I don't want to fight around with people, but I
But
don't
he's
know.
a very generous and kind person for the most part, you know.
Mm-hmm. He seems nice, but I
He just got
understand.
off the boat from 20. He's been on the boat for 21 days, so he just got off.
He's
And
probably
he's going to go back tomorrow.
really.
Mm-hmm. He's
Wow.
working his days off.
She's like, I'm still here painting a red cardinal cement thingy. Okay.
Wow.
Let me guess. You're painting it red? I don't know.
I would say.
She's not doing the female version that's brownish red. No.
Of course, everybody does the male versions of all those pretty birds.
They're so pretty.
Red.
I, we have a bunch. Like in Pennsylvania. Like over here we would see one or two red. And there was one bushy tree thing and there was like 5 red ones in it at one time. And I was like, wow, that's a lot.
Dang.
Somebody took a photograph of like a tree with about 12 of them. I'm like, where's that?
Wow.
I like the hummingbirds, but there seems to be a few hummingbirds that go to the yard in Pennsylvania. And there's this lady
My mom always has a bunch of hummingbirds.
there's a lady in California that does a gardening / hummingbird kind of oriented chat. And every time she's in her garden doing something, they're like buzzing around, like they're like flies. They're all over the place. It's crazy.
Wow.
But she has a lot of feeders for them and a lot of water fountains for them, and they love
Yeah.
going there because of that. So, and it's nice to see it. But I think I wouldn't just move to a place because you have hummingbirds there, but
Right.
it would be a nice bonus.
Mm-hmm. I keep telling my mom to make her own syrupy stuff.
It's 1 part sugar to 4 parts water, so it's not hard, and you don't really. They want you to use boiled water, but if you just make it hot, if it's more convenient, they like something rather than nothing. So,
Right.
but to boil water in a microwave or on the kettle, it's not that hard. And
Right.
then I only put out small bits at one time, so that because every 2 or 3 days you're supposed to change it out, and
Mm-hmm.
so if you make a bigger pitcher, let's say, you could just pour a little bit in and then change it out over the week. So
Mm-hmm.
it's for
Hey, Anitra.
Hi, Anitra. How's it going?
Anitra, I got some stuff together for you. I'm going to have to send it out.
Hey. How's your crafting going? I had a delivery from Amazon this morning and I don't remember what I ordered. But I think it involved watercolor paper. I think I'm
Ooh.
stocking up on it.
That
like
sounds fun.
I saw somebody do some technique I really liked and I wanted to try it. But
Cool.
I mean, the reason I know the prices are going up every day. They're like a couple dollars more. So I'm just want to have, maybe I could weather the storm with the paper I have now. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But, it's like I've discovered you can't ever have enough yarn.
Oh,
So maybe you never have enough paper.
maybe.
Like
Or
when I
people,
do my Cricut, I never have enough vinyl. Like even though
it,
I have vinyl, I'm always wanting to buy vinyl.
and a lot of people like who like painting will collect different, or try different paints. And
Mhm.
sometimes the blues are nice in one brand and the red purples are nice in another brand. Or, so, and then there's a couple of yellows that are light, what is it called? Like light fast. I don't know. They
Uh-huh.
fade in some brands and not in others. So you have to know, you have to have this knowledge of
Right.
like where to get the yellow that won't fade. Or it's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
Well,
whatever.
Anita, I'm gonna try to get that stuff out to you, and maybe this weekend when I'm cleaning out my shop. I've been putting it aside. I'm like, oh, Anita could use this. Sticking it on the
That's sweet.
side. What you can't use, just pass it to somebody or throw it away.
I hear that. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm just throwing things in boxes, and I'm not really like. I used to want it to be like kitcheny stuff or like craft stuff or
Mhm.
or whatever at clothes, and I just found myself tossing a scarf into like my craft stuff, and it's like I'm I don't know. I knew I
No.
brought over office supplies, and Tony put it in the closet, and I'm like, "Where'd you put it?" He goes, "I don't know," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I marked the box, luckily, and I found it the other day, but it was the
You
day
need
earlier.
bags, Anita. I mean,
She says, "Need
Tina.
bags, Miss Dawn." What kind of bags you talking about? Oh, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, I need to sell. I need bags to sell.
Well, $400 is still money. I don't know. That's pretty good money. I've given some away.
Oh, I looked, Tina. I couldn't find any, so I'm probably gonna go back there. Ooh, I don't know. I might be able to go there today and ask them. I hadn't seen any, but I'll ask them if they have any more. Those were good dog bags. Those poop bags I had, the pet bags.
Oh, I bought a whole bunch back in the day, but
Those were really good bags, and I should have bought more. I think you and Dee want some.
I ordered a no bend down poop collector,
Mm,
and I don't know. It's gonna arrive
that's what I need for the yard
like
because
maybe
it has
next
a
week.
little backyard here.
Because I was so dizzy the other day, and I was picking up poop, and I go, if I end up falling in this poop, I'm gonna be so mad. Can't even imagine.
You know what, Anitra? Sometimes it gets to be that way. You just gotta let it go.
Well, yeah, you got 400. I mean, I've given away pounds and pounds and pounds. It's like it just happens. Like at some point, you're like, I gotta get it out in my hair because it's like it makes you stressed out to have too much stuff around you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it does for me at least. I can't speak for everybody. Some people might flourish in a cluttered
Right.
environment. I don't know why I tend to be so cluttered, but I wish I was one of these people that just said, I'm not using it today, I'm throwing it away, and I don't care about tomorrow. But those people, I admire them, but they're not sentimental. I'm pretty sure. And they don't craft, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
People that just read books are so lucky because you can put it on your phone or your iPad and be done with it. You don't have to collect 1,000 books, but
I know.
it'd be nice.
I think that's the male person.
Papers and junk. Yeah, there's, in the mail just like adds, you think like, I don't know what I should do with this. And it has my information. And I said to Tony, we should just burn it. He goes, why do you want to burn everything? I go, we don't have a shredder. And
I bought one of those things that blocks off your.
I bought that too. It's really,
I don't know where I put it.
it doesn't work on every, it, I've put it on things and then I've touched the area and it smudges right off on some. Like if it's probably regular kind of office paper, it works. But if it's like shinier paper, it doesn't stick.
I don't even know where I put them. I had 2 of them.
Anyway,
I got them from Joe.
I bought mine from. I actually think I did get it from. I bought one, I think, on Amazon. I bought it the other one on Temu. I don't do Temu anymore because
They got expensive.
well, it's not even the expense. Back even when I was looking and the prices were good, they were saying you have to have $100 order to have free shipping. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? I wonder what to do with the old bills and stuff that you don't really need. Like we used to have shred events where you could drive up, and now my license is Pennsylvania, but I still own a house here. I should be able to go to a local one from here since I do own a house here. I'm paying taxes. Why can't I use the shred event?
That's right.
My husband says, oh, it's going to be a hassle. I'm like, look, so it's a hassle. What are they going to do? I mean, I'm paying taxes to Boundbrook. Oh, I just said where are they? Paying taxes here.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and oh, they assessed my house for next year for so much money. It's more money than they think I'm going to sell it for. So I don't get it. It's crazy.
Oh, that'll be
they
nice.
Go on Zillow and just say, oh, your house is worth. It's not worth that. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I like Jane's. I guess her glue books is what she calls them, altered books. That was cool.
I'm going to say that Sleeping Bee, yes, there are places that do have shredding services, but for the price, it's just like a lot of people in my neighborhood just burn like papers that have your name.
Our bank did it one time, like
what?
once a year. Our bank does it like once a year.
Oh, okay. Well,
you just drive through and hand them your box.
That's what we do.
Hey, Scarlett.
We do here. Hey, Scarlett. Well, we were looking at shredders in Walmart, and there was one that was about $30 or $29, whatever it was, and it said like a 3-minute runtime or a 5-minute runtime, and then the next one up was like, oh, a 5-minute runtime, and you could do 5 pieces at once, which I think is nonsense. You really should just put like 2. Then there was like all of a sudden it got to be so expensive to buy the one that you think you would want is like around 100, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just another.
I just tear it really, really little.
I mean, I used to think I'll just tear out my name and not care about the rest, but then I look through it sometimes. I'm like, oh, there's account numbers and there's so I don't know.
I am starving. My stomach is growling.
Well,
considering I didn't even take my medicine yet, but
when you're growling, I mean, I guess that's a good time to
Hi,
eat.
Anitra. Have a good day, hon.
Take care. Have fun. Be well.
Give that little puppy some hugs.
Yeah. It's a cute dog. So, where should I eat then? If my friend doesn't... I don't know.
I don't know what I want to eat.
I know what I would eat sushi in a second. I think I'm cooking fish tonight, though. So, I'm not going to eat that raw. I think that the supermarket near here freezes it and then defrosts it and sells it. So, you can't. I don't trust it.
Oh, I could use a good cheese toasty about now, Scarlett.
Maybe I could.
We're up to like 72 right now. Jeffrey said it's cold outside.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to have to go soon.
Okay.
Just so you know.
That's fine. Whenever you need to, we can go.
All right.
I want to go see the house.
Want to go see the house? Yeah. I'd like to see the house.
I took a little bit of video yesterday, so I'm going to go do a video and put them together. And
Jane's like, don't they have to tell you if it's previously frozen? I don't know. I mean, in Pennsylvania on the label it says we've conveniently defrosted it for you. So yes, that they've mentioned that. But if you go to the fish counter, I didn't really look. I don't know. I'm sure if they had to, they would put it somewhere that
Right.
previously frozen. They said it just arrived, but
Oh, you know what it's like law here now in Louisiana. If they're serving seafood that's not Louisiana, like
yeah,
crawfish
they
or
should
stuff, they
tell you.
have to make it known because a lot of people were selling basa off as catfish,
Oh, well, it's
or they
really,
would,
but
you
yeah,
know, the crawfish tails from China instead of from our local fishermen. So it is a big deal.
it is a big deal. I mean, like
So
when you're like living inland a lot, you have to be getting. I mean, if they'd have to fly it in on ice, and it would be really, really high priced, or it'd have to be frozen, right?
right. Well, I think the big deal is that a lot of the shrimpers and the crawfishers here who make a living on that is getting kind of pushed out by the China crawfish and shrimp and things like that.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you go to a Chinese buffet, let's say, and they say they have a sushi bar, do you think for like let's say it's $15 to $20 plate charge, all you can eat buffet, do you think that salmon is sushi quality, or did they buy it at ShopRite and just chop it up?
Oh, I don't know because I don't eat sushi. So,
Well, I'm just going to say, I suspect that because the price is like, not expensive, it's going to be like supermarket fish,
right.
and you shouldn't have that probably raw, is what I'm thinking. And the
I
fact
know
that,
it is crazy, Angie.
right,
It is crazy. Oh, wait, they had a local parade here, and one of the floats passed, and this girl was like, I guess, twerking and had her butt, and she must have had a thong on. That was a family parade. I'm sorry. That was disgusting.
ooh.
And that person should have gotten kicked off. You know,
So she stuck her behind over the crowd, basically.
no, like she had she put her foot up and her butt was out, and her skirt was up, and like she had a thong on, I guess. But it was so disgusting because that is a family event.
Yeah. There's
Nobody wants to see that crap, and
well,
somebody put
I
St.
bet
John
a couple
Parish
people
stuff.
might want to see it, but no, not most of the people don't want to see it.
It's disgraceful. It was horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's bad.
And you got little kids along this,
I had a show yesterday. I went to the supermarket and
I didn't look that hard, Jane, but I'm sure they were.
this guy was bending over to get soap, and he was bending over and his crack was showing. And I looked at my husband and I was like, and he's like looking at me, and I'm like, was that necessary? What was he bending down so much for? It's like, well, his ass is sticking out.
I know. I tease my kids. I'm like, y'all know crack kills, right? More.
Like, honestly, I was like, and we said back then, like, I actually had to say to him, excuse me, and like go to reach for the soap. And I said, what was up with the guy in the soap? He's like, because I know that's bad.
Crazy.
I guess people want attention. I guess. I mean, even negative attention is attention, right?
Yes. I don't know. But
maybe he did. Look, even if he didn't know what was happening, wouldn't he feel the breeze? It's
hey, Glenn. I know, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
I'm hoping they're getting all the building done because it's going to be bad, they say.
Oh, I hope so. I hope they rush. Well, today's Thursday.
Well, daylight savings, so they able to get a lot more hours in.
Good.
So I'll probably run over there. Longer shirts, right? Jeans that fit. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't I don't want to see it. I don't want people to see mine. I don't want to see theirs.
Exactly.
I'm okay. I'm okay with, like I said, No, I mean, I don't care if somebody wears a shirt and they have like, if they have cleavage, I don't like, so what? It's cleavage. It's like, yeah, they're not.
Well, I guess maybe they say, so what? It's crack. It's a little crack.
Maybe they say that. I mean, I don't know. People at the beach wear very skimpy outfits, but you know what you're getting into when you go to the beach. You know that there's bound to be some person dressed inappropriately, sort of, but not in their
You
opinion.
think?
But well, you know, like, and then the people in Europe say, "Why are you so uptight?" You know, like we walk around topless and in like little G-strings. It's like it's just a body. Little kids are
You can
naked.
tell all the Europeans, like when you go on a cruise and stuff and you're on the beach, they all have the Speedos.
Right. And
You
or
know.
topless and or, you know.
Well, they can't do topless, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, and then look, there was a time,
Exactly, Jane.
there's a time in your life where you could put it on and not look like wow. Or you look wow for a good or better reason, but like now, no. I mean, look, there's no reason. I don't even want to, like I said, I don't want a bikini. I don't even want a one piece. I want like a dress that comes to my knees. So,
Right.
and long sleeve.
Exactly. Yeah. That was totally inappropriate. Totally.
All right. So I don't know if people care about me or not, but like I was talking about having some skin issues and I needed to back up with like a new dermatologist. And
Mm-hmm.
she said I looked okay. Like
Oh,
I had
good.
nothing to worry about.
Awesome.
Yeah. And she just said she'd see me in 9 months just to make sure nothing that she saw didn't change over the 9 months. But
Mm-hmm.
she says, yeah, you look okay. Don't worry about it.
Good. Good.
It was one easy visit for me.
That's awesome.
Next week I have the
Me too, coming up. The 20 something.
well, the 18th for me. So pray.
Oh, you go first.
Oh,
Mine's later than that, I think, like the 22nd, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
I'm nervous. And but in Pennsylvania, they're letting me get a regular one. And in New Jersey, they never do. They say get the like, I don't know, the big expanded one and ultrasound. So it's always costing a lot of money. So at least I'd rather just go for the annual one that they give everybody for if they have insurance. And then if then they say you have to go for more testing, I'll go.
Right.
Then I'm okay with it.
That's good.
So look at
I'm not looking. Although it's not as bad as it used to be with the new machines they have and stuff.
This is it. Even if it hurts a little bit, it's for 10 seconds or 20 seconds. It's like not, if you think about the whole procedure, it's never more than about 15 to 20 minutes, right? I mean, like it's
less than that.
Right. Sometimes but I mean, I actually had the radiologist say, okay, we need like 5 more views or,
Oh, yeah. And then when they use that thing to get a specific condensed area, yeah, that's changed.
I mean, the worst part was one time she caught like some of my arm meat, like in the machine.
Oh, ow.
I was like, that's very tender. Like if you reach like in your armpit area, that hurts. But other than that, it's like, maybe it's worse when you have like nothing and they try to squeeze it out and what? Oh, it's cute. That's very cute.
She did a new one. Oh my God. Yeah, I think mine is like the 22nd or something. I got a bunch of visits coming up. I have to do an MRI. I have to see an immunologist. And
she wanted me to get checked out from head to toe, but she said, I mean, look, I'm just going to say it. I take antidepressants. So she says, I want you to see a psychiatrist. So they made an appointment with a social worker. And I'm like, and it's a video call and it's in this, like it's in the end of June. I'm like, how is this a psychiatrist visit? It's like, I don't know.
You have to see the social worker screener first.
I don't know, but like, can they prescribe medicine or do they have, I mean, look, I have a degree in psychology and I worked for people who were psychiatric social workers. And I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to say that if they're not like they could understand certain you know, they could tell if someone's anxious or if they're depressed. But are they qualified to make like diagnosis is what I want to know. And can they prescribe medicine?
Maybe that's more like a screening visit to see
I don't know, but this
if
is,
they would.
well, why do I have to wait? Like, it felt like I was waiting 5 months, or it was such a long time to wait. And it's not even an in the office visit, it's a video call.
Right.
So
We'll see
why
if they'll
can't they
get
get somebody
you on
from,
a wait list,
why
like
can't
if
they,
somebody cancels.
I asked already, but you know, they put it for her, and I don't want her. I want to have, I want to start with an actual prescribing physician, not
But then you call them back
an
and tell them.
assistant.
That's not
Yeah.
even a physician's assistant.
No, and it's not a nurse practitioner. I mean, they're social workers that have probably master's degrees, and they had a specialty in psychology. Well, I have I mean, I don't have a master's, but I have a degree in psychology, and I have friends who have had, like, went for their master's. And I was working for a while for our social working department, and they said, well, you need to go for your master's. And I said, well, I get a raise if I get my and they go, no. And I'm like, well, it's not giving me much motivation.
I know.
I mean, I'm going to pay for college, extra classes, spend all my nights working, and for no extra money. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Yeah, well, and you know what I'm saying. It's like, but there's such a, if they're doing video, it doesn't have to be in the area. It could be Pittsburgh. It could be Philadelphia. It could be anywhere if it's video. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it could be Canada. But anyway, I'm just saying, it's silly. I mean, then they handed me a long list, like, of all of these, like, people that, and then a lot of them were like, well, we do therapy, but we don't do this. And I was like, this is bad. I honestly moved to that place because I thought, well, there's a big medical center, a lot of doctor offices. Well, a lot of them don't take new patients. And that's pretty sad. And dental is underserved. There's hardly any hygienists in the area.
Crazy. India. Hey, Ron.
Hi, Ron. India. Well, can you imagine a call-out center? Well, I mean, I would hope that, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna go now.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you tomorrow tonight on Tooch's channel. East Coast Resellers at Night on Tooch's channel, 6 o'clock Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. And then tomorrow, hey, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
And tomorrow
Hi, Donna.
Yeah, hi, Donna. Bye, Donna. Tomorrow will be on Dawn Steele's on Friday. So hope to see y'all there. So have a good birthday lunch.
Thank you.
And we'll see y'all next time.
All right,
bye, guys.
Bye-bye.